Hey y'all, I've started a new YouTube channel where I cook foods from video games, bringing the console to the kitchen. There's a link in the description, and if you like what you see, I'd be real appreciative if you subscribed. Let's get baked at Dakon's Bakehouse. Hey there, lunatics. Today we are going to be fighting the Banshee boss. So let's go ahead and get started. Now, the Banshee is going to be found in the Ghostlands, so you're going to have to make sure you've got that on your map. If not, you need to re-roll your compass until you do. You also need to have the Ghostlands map unlocked, which you can get unlocked by defeating the Baba Yaga. If you haven't seen my video on Baba Yaga yet, be sure to check that out. Near the center of the Ghostlands map, you are going to find this altar area. It needs 3 red candles. Now, you will find the red candles just from killing various mobs around the Ghostlands. Now, unfortunately, you do have to fight this boss here in the Ghostlands area, and that can be kind of a pain in the butt. So, I recommend using a peaceful potion to decrease the enemy spawn in the area, and then getting a bunch of dynamite, because you're really going to need it. You're going to want to clear out this area as much as possible. So just start throwing your dynamite around and give yourself as much room as you possibly can. Now, before we actually summon the boss, let's take a look at some gear. I'm going to go with Mage this time around, and so I have got the Cultist set equipped. You can find the Cultist set at the Advanced Workbench. Now, if you're not going with Magic, I recommend going with the Spectral Armor set, because there is a set for this for melee, and there is a set for ranged. These are pretty good pieces of armor. It's got really good defense as well. From a weapon standpoint, if you're going with ranged, I recommend using the crossbow, which you can craft at the Enhanced Anvil as well. Or if you are going with melee, I recommend that you go with the Bright Anchor. This is also craftable at the Enhanced Workbench. For magic damage, the magic cards are really, really good, and this is what I prefer to use. I used to use the Baba Pot that I got off of the Baba Yaga until I got these magic cards, and then I went full gambit and just started using these. Now, for accessories, I am still using the Trinity, as well as the Royal Delver Slime Suit and the Merman Boots, because these are all good for no matter what set you're using, and you'll be happy with them. For damage stuff, I've gone with the Necronomicon for my magic damage. This increases my damage by 12, reduces my mana consumption, and has a chance not to consume mana. This is crafted at the Accessory Workbench, and it's kind of up there a couple of steps. First, you need to make the Grimoire, and you make this by taking the Arcane Tome, which you can get in the jungle, with the Magic Catalyst, which you also get in the jungle. Combine them to get the Grimoire. Then take the Grimoire and combine that with the Forbidden Writings that you're going to find in the Ghostlands, and that will give you the Necronomicon. I am also using the Blue Bottled Fairy, which I found on a chest in the mushroom area. They're very rare in the mushroom caves, but you can find them there. You can also very, very rarely find them in the snow area chests. So if you have a snow island that you have rolled, go over there and see if you can find the Blue Bottled Fairy. Or if you find a mushroom island, go to the mushroom island, and your odds are you'll find the Blue Bottled Fairy there. For my damage necklace, I am using the Opal necklace, and this I crafted at the Jewelry Workbench because you get opals in the Ghostlands. If you are melee, you're going to want to use the opal ring. If you are ranged, you're going to want to use the opal earrings. When it comes to my potions, we're using the same thing that I've used in practically all my other guides. We've got the critical potion, the attack potion, the stone skin potion, the dodge potion, the speed potion. I'm going to be using the magic potion this time, but ranged or melee works just as well if that's what you're doing. And we now have the life steal potion. This gives you a 5% life steal, and it works for magic, it works for ranged. This is not just a melee thing, so definitely grab this. It will come in handy very much. I'm still using the candied apple, the pumpkin lollipop, and the chocolate bar as well. And today I'm going to be using the Nigiri to increase my magic damage by 15%, but you can also use a hamburger to just increase your general damage, or you can go with the range damage with the roast chicken or the roast meat for melee, depending on what you're using. Remember, you can only eat one food buff, so you can't use the hamburger and the Nigiri. It's one or the other. However, all of these potion buffs, they stack. At this point, we've also upgraded to the Mega Hit Point Potions and the Mega Mana Potions. I happen to have the unlimited ones for this, so that works well, but if you don't, you'll get them eventually. The Ghostlands is the best area to farm for your Life Flowers and your Mana Flowers. Check out my video that I have on that as well. I'm still using the Quetzalcoatl for my summons also. All right, you just right-click on each one of the candles here, and it starts the event. Now, the Banshee has a lot of hit points. She's got 13,500 in Explorer mode. She's got 18,000 in Adventurer mode, and she's got 22,500 in Survivor mode. She's got several attacks. She spawns several orbs, which can attack at you simultaneously or in various directions. She has those orbs, those little spiral orbs that will just sit there circling around. She's got lightning bolts that will drop down and create the little spiral orbs that do damage. And she'll also charge at you multiple times. She's kind of slow, but here's her charge attack. It's a little easy to dodge. This is why I like using the cards during this fight, the magic cards, is because they have a homing effect that makes it a lot easier for me to not have to worry about aiming. You just stay out of the way of her and her various attacks, and she'll go down pretty fast. You'll also have noticed that the text appears that says a black sun rises over the desert. We have now unlocked a brand new dungeon area inside our desert. So the desert on the main island has just gotten an update. There's going to be nastier enemies there now too, so it's going to be a lot harder. Let's take a look at the loot that the Banshee drops. She has got the Phantom Knife, very strong, fast melee weapon, although it does not have the best reach. She's got the Phantom Bow, which shoots ghost arrows. Ghost arrows are really good because they'll pass through any solid object, including walls. Although the damage isn't the best, the crit chance, however, makes this a really strong weapon. The Phantom Spell is the next magic spell that we get. It has a very, very high magic damage and high crit chance. This is what the Phantom Knife's attack looks like. This is the Phantom Bow's attack. As you can see, every now and then there will be a ghost arrow among them. And this is the Phantom Spell, which shoots a bunch of little spermy looking guys that go out with a slight homing effect. She also drops the Pyramid Key. You only need one of these Pyramid Keys, although you're going to start getting a bunch of them over time. But the Pyramid Key is used to unlock all of those locked pyramids that you found in the desert. You only need one to open all the doors. It doesn't get consumed like some of the other keys do. She drops the Phantom Boots, and this is a really important item because it gets you your next boot upgrade. It's a massive, massive boot upgrade, and I'm very much looking forward to having this. And she drops the Bottled Ghost accessory, which gives you a chance to push enemies away when being hit. Just gives you a knockback. And finally, she drops Ectoplasm, a special material that only the Banshee drops to give you some extra special loot. Ectoplasm specifically gets you the Phantom Ingots, which unlock the ability for you to craft the Phantom Spell, the Phantom Bow, and the Phantom Knife. It also gives you access to the Plague Doctor outfit, which has a really high damage increase for you, and a really interesting Thorns effect. I don't think it's the best set of armor, but it does have a really cool look about it, and I know a lot of people, including myself, use this stuff for cosmetics. And now that you have unlocked the Ghostlands, you have the Summoner NPC in your village, which means you have the Eye of Truth, and you can use this while you kill the Banshee to get the Banshee Soul. Once you have used the Banshee Soul, it will add the Love Letter to the shopping list for your summoner. You can buy it for 29 gold, and that lets you summon the Banshee anywhere. You no longer need the candles, and you don't have to do it in the Ghostlands. You can fight the Banshee on your main island under your control. And that's everything for this tutorial, ladies and gentlemen. If you have any questions, please be sure to leave them in the comments. Please be sure to hit that like button if you enjoyed yourself. Stay happy, stay healthy, stay crazy, everyone.